Right guys, I think it's only fair that I do a quick demonstration of my Amazon Fire TV. As you may have been seeing on my Twitter feed, I've got kind of like excited a bit really about this media box. You know, I go through quite a few really, Apple TVs, Amazon boxes, Raspberry Pis and stuff like that. So I got a good vibe from this when I saw it online. Its specs are really good compared to, for instance, the Apple TV, this current Apple TV, sorry. So I thought it's worth a punt anyway. It runs Android, which allows you to add third-party applications, which I'm going to show you guys in a minute. And so, you know, I got it on like sort of a whim really, just to see how it is, and I was pleasantly surprised. So I was going to run through a little bit on the box, not going into too much great detail, but just to show you a few things. Currently in the UK you cannot buy these from Amazon. The only way you get one in the UK is to buy it from the US, import it in, or buy it through like eBay or any other sort of third-party websites. I have seen a Chinese website that are selling these at the moment, but one sort of word of advice is obviously one, buy from a you know, recommended seller, and B is to make sure you try and get as close to the $99 that it currently is in the US. If it does come out in the UK, which I've heard no rumours that it will definitely come out. Again, it will probably be at £99. So if you get it for £110 delivered, you know, that's the sort of price you should be looking at. So when you turn on the Amazon Fire TV, it's got a really nice interface. It's shown a few things recently that I've messed about with. Again, I haven't gone into too much great detail. You can run games on here. And it's also got, for instance, your movies, TV, just like the, so for instance, the Apple TV really. It's got a nice sort of interface. I cannot view any of these currently due to it not being supported in my region. So if I go into, say, Frozen Ground and I want to, say, watch the trailer, I'll get an error message now to say, obviously, we cannot play this in your region, just because it simply isn't supported. So hopefully it comes to the UK and I can, you know, one day actually view the default sort of settings on the box. But never mind anyway, the real reason why I got this box is to install third-party Android APKs, just to see how it runs really on the box. And there's some pretty cool ones out there that you can get. Not all of them are compatible yet with the Fire, but I'm pretty sure that it won't be too long before it does happen. So anyway, I've managed to get three, or so far I've got three APK files, third-party files, apps onto my Fire. Two of them are really well known, and there's one that is a new feature that's coming soon that will be available to users, but I don't want to say too much apart from that really, but I'll give you guys a little sort of demo anyway. So let's go into the settings, and all the third-party APKs apps will be downloaded into applications, not onto the actual home screen. So all the third-party ones will be down near the bottom. We'll go to the first one, which is XBMC, which is, you know, obviously the most popular. Now what I like about this on the Fire is that you get the actual option to clear the data and clear the cache on entry. So as you can see on the right hand side, it's got the cache at 66.59 megs. You can clear the cache and that's it, it's gone, done. Again, when you go into the application, say you've been watching a few films or TV shows, or just been, you know, just been surfing around it, obviously it'll collect cache, and you can just come back on exit and again clear the cache, so you know you're not going to be running into many sluggish issues. So let's launch XBMC. So we're running Gotham on this at the moment, and again, really quickly to load up, we'll head straight over to videos, and I only use one add-on, which is MASH. So we'll click onto MASH. Again, you see how quickly it loads on. Let's go to, let's just find a film so you can see how quick it loads. Let's go to featured. Again, it loads really quick. Let's pick a film. Let's click Devil's Knot. Click that one. Instantly, the links come up. Let's choose the top one, for example. Instantly, click the top one. and as you can see, we'll start buffering now. It's purely down to the internet speed for its buffer, but you can see how fast the processor actually runs through XBMC. It's really fast. It's really clean. So there we go. The film is playing. Also, I forgot to tell you that the Fire TV is actually 1080p. So if you are to watching the 1080p True HD films, you'll get the quality straight through to the box. So we'll just stop that right now. Let's go back. And let's go back to the home screen. On the remote itself, you have got a home button. Now, if I press the home button now, it will take you straight back to the actual home screen. Again, that's cool. But like I mentioned before, don't worry if you haven't cleared your cache or you're worried, you know, you can't go back into it. All you need to do is you go down to, say, XBMC, you go to full stop, which then will cut the XBMC running in the background. And now when you launch it again, it will come up to Gotham. So even if I stopped it halfway during the film, I've actually force stopped the actual XBMC running in the background, so now you're back to the beginning. Again, you can just go down there and exit, and again you can take it back to the screen. Now, like I said before, you can go down and clear the cache, and or clear the data. Let's clear the data, so clear the cache, so you know that you'll be running cleanly when you next go onto it. So that's kind of XBMC. We all kind of know about it running. The next one I'm going to show you is Showbox. Now, this is like a database of movies and TV shows that are instantly available to you. Again, you're streaming these from the database of Showbox, but this is kind of like new to the Fire TV, and it's not working, I'd say, 100%, but again, it's still cool. So again, it's got the options to clear cache, clear data and so forth, and also you can uninstall it really easy from here. So we'll launch it and I'll show you guys what I mean by it doesn't really run 100%. So what we'll do is we'll cut this out. So when you go onto the actual screen itself here, you will not see really a cursor. So see where I'm selecting male, for example, and I've got to go over to age, and I'm going to drop down the age. You can't really see what's actually happening. You literally got to time your clicks. So I've gone for 34 plus, sorry, and I press OK. But like you see what I'm saying, so if I want to scroll down to a movie, I know that the cursor is currently on Captain America. So if I go down, it'll go down to Frozen, but you can't actually see it. There's no cursor underneath to highlight it, say what, you're actually on Frozen now, or I've gone across now to RoboCop. There's nothing to show you that. So this is the way I'm kind of trying to say it's not 100%, but you can still watch the films. So we'll click OK, and it's bring up RoboCop, and again you've got low, medium, high, as you would normally do on the app in the Android, on an Android tablet, sorry. But again, you can't really tell if you're clicking low, medium or high just because you can't see the cursor. So I'll try, so just hit the download, so I know if I go right, hit watch now, and it'll bring up an advert because unfortunately Showbox has to have adverts in it for it to keep running. Basically, they don't really rely on donations, it's more of adware and stuff like that. So we'll try and get the RoboCop up and running on a minute. It's a really nice box. It's really thin. It's a lot thinner than the Apple TV, but again, it's a bit wider than the Apple TV. Sorry, I was really worried about build quality, but rest assured that the quality is second to none. Really, I'm really impressed. I've only had it about a week so far, so I'm still kind of getting to know it really. So as you can see, the RoboCop's loaded up now. Again, you can fast forward it. It's not a problem. Again, this was on medium quality, so it's running pretty good. Again, you can pause it and we can go back to the main screen. Again, you can press the home button if you don't want to keep going back and back and back. I tend to go straight to the home screen and start fresh when I go back in there. So there's the two functions that I've kind of showed you at the moment that most people are buying these boxes for. And the last one is kind of something really new. I'll put a sort of picture up on my Twitter feed tonight. I'm not going to say too much more on it really, apart from something is coming soon. Basically, it's going to be a one-stop stop for all your Sky channels. You can watch Sky on here basically. So again, we'll click BT Sports 1.
Places in ever.
and there's BT Sports. Let's go down to Sky Sports 1. And again, this is not connected to any dish. It's purely through your internet. Okay, so let's try another one. Let's try Sky Sports F1. And there you go. So that's kind of running. You can also pause it as well, which is really cool. Again, this is all live TV, by the way. It's not pre-recorded or anything. So as you can see, there's a few channels there, but trust me, it's going to be about probably 300, 400, maybe 500 channels. Again, US, UK, movies, sports from around the world, basically everything. You know, it's going to be literally the way to watch TV nowadays through the internet. It's going to be really nice, really clean. This is not currently running on 100%. It's kind of like at a slower pace at the moment, so some streams may not be great, but as you can see, you know, they are pretty good at the moment. Again, you can press the home button, you're back to the home screen. So that's it really, kind of guys. I hope I've kind of gone through some of the things that people keep asking me on my Twitter really. Again, you can play games on here. Again, I installed one game and it's pretty good, to be honest. You know, unfortunately, again, it's not available in the UK. Hopefully it's going to come in the UK real soon. I've been telling everyone literally to go and buy them now, because I'm pretty certain that the price will probably go up soon, and you'll start seeing them on eBay for probably about £200–300, just because you can sideload basically third-party apps in here, which you can do, you know, some crazy stuff with. So if you're looking at getting an Amazon Fire TV just to install like XBMC and other apps like that, then hopefully this video is kind of giving you like a bit of an insight to it. So let us know what you think in the comments below.